your widget.
Right, so just let me show you my analysis. Yeah, I've been actually rather quiet for the past 2 months, as in I still trade, but my risk has been rather small because I've been waiting for some bigger move to set up. It might be coming already. So the first on my list, the highest on my list in terms of strength is actually the Canadian Index. So you can see that it's actually sloping down, no doubt. Just that I don't really use channel on my analysis. I just prefer lines. But on the other side of coins, I always say that the Canadian Index has been on a range at this level between $80 and $77. It has a false break. Now it's being back up right into the range, and it's still actually at the bottom of the range. So I think it has lots of potential to reach back up to 80. So remember, I'm on a weekly chart. So the weekly chart shows that it has so much ample space. It's good to go on the 4-hour and trade it. Yep. So the CAD index, Canadian pairs, are something that I'm going to keep a lookout for the upcoming week. Upcoming next 2 weeks, in fact. Next on my list is actually the Kiwi Index. Interestingly, very strong downtrend. But look, on the weekly chart, what we have here is really a very 2 candles break and retest. Not a very strong one, but still looking at the rejection buyer bar. So this effectively form a 5 candle fractal, and then last week it's just a very, very nice break and retest. I don't really see a strong horizontal level all the way until $65. So again, very nice levels to trade from. Next, the yen. Yen is really on a no man's land, to be clear. Yeah, even if we scroll all the way back, it's really in no man's land. Yeah, so I still think that yen is very much governed by the sentiments at the moment. But looking at 2 weeks of really, really intense buying, we have a bit more space left before it hits a very strong, not very strong, it hits a technical horizontal level. Yeah, so we got quite a fair bit of space to actually play. Now, pound. When I zoom out pound all the way to let's look at 2018, 2016, the 120 level, really strong level. We have a false break once. Very next week, it bounced back, and we have almost similar play, break, and now you can see that the pound has recovered very, very strongly. Now, in terms of reversal, and I'm looking for those big, really big trades, it's just very recent that price was at 2021 May. Very recent that price is at 140. Yeah, so for those really reversal traders, I think we can easily go for really those big, nice big move if you are patient enough. Otherwise, from 120 trading back up at least to 130, 126 level, this is a really viable move to for the pair to play out. Yeah, so keep looking out for pound. Lots of potential, not really clear yet, but the potential is huge. On the other hand, on the flip side, euro, I would rather stay off this pair at the moment. Isn't really giving me a very clear idea what it wants to do. It bounces off the $100 level, seems to be heading back up to about 104. Yeah, but looking that we have really, really small space to play at, I'd rather keep out at the moment. Not very confident at euro. Aussie, on the big picture, is sloping down. Yes, price has recovered back up to $70. My best guess from this level, you can see that in the past, it has nice rejections. Yeah, so either I'm prepared to short if there's a break and retest to the downside for the 4-hour, or I'll be staying out of this pair. Yeah, it's at a very strong horizontal level. Swiss, again, now we cannot ignore the midpoint between 110 and 100 level. You can see that this midpoint has performed very, very beautifully in the past. Yeah, so as such, Swiss and Aussie, I put it in the same cluster. It has potential to go short. Yeah, and this will be a pure reversal move. But I will still stick to my basic setup. I'll still wait for a 4-hour break and retest. Yeah, but noting that Swiss and Aussie, the downside potential is larger. The last on my list, which is the weakest for the moment, is actually the dollar index. Now, I do agree that the dollars is due for a retracement, and we got really about $5, about 105 to about 103. Yeah, it should retrace back to this level, and then we shall see what's the play at 10. Yeah. I don't think it's a pure reversal because dollar has been rallying for a long time. Yeah, but for a retracement move on the weekly chart, long overdue. Now, as such, let's have a look at the last 2 pair, which I actually had a play dollar yen, which was my last analysis. Very nice 5:1 trade. From then on, it falls off. Euro CAD, I had a stop loss once, and then So this was my analysis. Then it went back to this level, and I'm still in this trade. Just gonna see how it plays out. Now for the upcoming week ahead, what I'm going to take note of is actually dollar CAD. Just you can see on the 4-hour chart. So I'm really trading the dollar, the EXY against the strongest, CXY Canadian Index. A break and retest is in play, and then I was trade it all the way to 1.25. I'll see how that turns out. Kiwi Swiss will be another of what I'm looking for. So it's really the second strongest and the second weakest. You can see that prices on a range now, at the bottom of the range. Very nice. So this coming Monday, if I have a bullish bar at the very start, I'll actually jump in. Really looking for a bullish close, or if the price action is a bit iffy, I'll just wait for a classic break and retest, and I'll be happy to go in. Now, worth noting is actually, I rarely trade gold and silver, but let's have a look at silver on a weekly chart. So you can see that price on a weekly has a very nice reversal bar, bullish engulfing bar. Yeah. So on a 4-hour, we do have a play over here. So what I'm waiting for is really this. Let me highlight. Want to make a guess what's my next move, which will be something which Jeff has influenced me till now. I don't know where's my arrow, but same thing. Oh, that's the wrong color. A break and retest, and I'll see where it goes from there. At least it is tradable to this level. 22.5. So that's why additional bonus will be a silver play. Similar for gold, it will be the same region. All right, that's all for me, Jeff.
What a play that is, mate. Break and retest. I tell you what, I was listening to every word you said then, and the best word you said then was that the Aussie's going to $70. Wow, I can retire. You meant 70 cents, of course. But thank you for the encouragement. I'm really looking forward to that. Mate, have a great week ahead, and keep those trades coming. They're looking very nice. See you, mate. Good to see you. All right, everyone. That is pretty much our show for this week. We've been pretty much all around the world, across the equator, up and down, across the world, as we always do on a Sunday. And thank you for joining us. A great turnout today. We appreciate that, and hope you've gained something from the show. Trades a new month. Pinch it a punch for the first day of the month tomorrow. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead, and continue to trade safely. Pick those good ones. Have a great week, guys. Thanks to George. Thank you to Lloyd. Thank you to Alexis. And, of course, thank you to Sam for keeping us all in check. And Orlando from the video. Have a great week, guys.